Hello. Today I'm going to continue learning spells in Hogwarts. Last time we ended after visiting restricted section of library. Let's continue again. Okay. I need to visit Professor Fig. Let's go look for him.
Don't mind if you thought it would help. Well,
Here he.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Elixirs? I remember correctly.
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What?
What did we
Wait.
find?
You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In
Those
fact, the
details
book was
sound better.
below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the
Those
book before
pages?
us. Still, I will need
Like
time to study what
always, the
remains.
most important one.
Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no
He
avail.
was eaten by dragon.
My instinct is to
What
follow
else
the
can be
path
said?
we're on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't
I
neglect
need
your
to learn more
studies.
spells.
Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Quest we have now. Life as a student on the Professor Fig Tour. Okay. go around the school.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about...
Oh. New dueling, okay.
Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling metal and see if we've been...
What? Herbology class, let's go. Where is herbology class? Don't have quick travel there. Let's go. As close as I can.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive.
Let's go
Please
for class
complete the
first.
assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I hope I'm wealthy enough one day to pay.
New spells to learn, okay. Here's herbology.
What's that smell? Is she growing Punja's onion again?
What will we learn here?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How
See?
wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need
Garlic.
these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Great
Class,
glasses.
please welcome the newest
tell.
rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Here's lesson herbology.
Accio.
Mandrake.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Will
First,
someone pass
let's
out?
protect our ears.
Like in Harry Potter books?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Let's go. Glasses go.
Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
No. Great plans.
The
You
soil
won't
should envelop
lose
you
your hearing.
like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very
Reparo is
sorry
like the
about
most
that.
used spell in
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
Magic World.
All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Did I enjoy? Of course, I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic need.
Always prepared for lessons.
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion,
Depends.
as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
This composition. Okay. Use for Wiggenweld potion. Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in
20
Wiggenweld
minutes.
potion.
And
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you
To
about
remember
that.
to go back here.
Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Leave.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
What grass?
Oh. Well,
What else is
thank
here?
you.
I nearly put Sebastian in. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cat. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Get all of that. Anything else here? Bolt up and okay, here. Potions are here too. Okay. Tap to you.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum
Interesting.
planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
How long he stays here?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
3 options. I suppose they could come handy. Sure, but that's just a dummy. I was imagining. I suppose they could come in handy. Let's go with
I
this.
suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Back to
That's
less.
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon
minutes
hide
more.
gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble.
Really
Oh,
interesting.
don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Don't care much for plants. No, plants offer so much. So many
Magical
potions.
plants have so much to offer.
I will need a
I'm eager to
Wither's
learn more.
potion, I
I'm
think.
glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
What can I learn? Avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. Cast Incendio on enemies 5 times. Let's go with this quest now. And if there are some enemies, I will learn the other spell. And open map. Go outside of Hogwarts. Get text. When will I get the broom? Something else to travel faster? So I need to do some more quests. Here?
Revelio.
Here. Keeper 2. Nothing else.
This looks intriguing.
Here? What can I do with this? Probably need to put it here.
Accio.
And now what? That was flame, maybe.
Incendio.
Okay. Opened. Right. Let's see what's inside.
Revelio.
Elf-made ivory glove. And nothing else. Big tube of meat back.
Levioso. Accio.
Damaged. What? What? And dodge in water. Really.
Accio.
I need to interpret here with more offense.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather
you
eventful
want
trip to
from me?
Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Want something I found? I can't say. I don't think I can say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Dangerous? I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that
must
Theophilus
stop by
Harlow
students.
runs Rookwood's day-to-day
Richard
operations.
can't do anything.
Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
And she has some more information to
You
the
can't
quest.
imagine how he...
Beg your pardon. How dare you?
Let's see what is in town.
What's going on here?
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray.
Revelio.
Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
but you should see them.
This one is better. By 1 point. Always something. Neckwear. No. It. Change appearance. Yeah, look.
They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you
Revelio.
do this for me?
Very well.
Have a look. Wow.
Wonder who lives here.
One bar. We don't do anything. Only looking.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong.
Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. Reveille had been under better circumstances.
Yeah, okay.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I
They
should
must
have
have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Found ya! Let me do this. Stop that! Stop it!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
No!
Second.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Duelist. Select find data to renew enemy type.
Go there! Stop!
I'm not going anywhere with you. Incendiary!
You're going to regret I know your time. You weaken quickly. You're no match for me.
Leviosa!
Just warming up. How embarrassing!
They are almost back.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Well, you
I
need
am
to leave the
curious
fire.
about the...
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake doesn't sound too appealing.
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Let's go swim in the water.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's
How far
astrolabe
is
back.
furlong?
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Let's swim. Those are points where I need to
This
dive.
must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Scarf. I didn't have any scarf. Wait, glove. Okay. Oh. Items.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Here and go to shore. Purple dragon eyes effect. That once is legendary. Okay. More reference. Oh, offense, great.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did very right. I didn't. You're right. Let's go with this one.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Not much. Let's sell some items.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Throw some rock.
If you're here for my
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any
Any
rumors?
whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking traveling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for
Sell
sale?
items.
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Gold. Maybe I will
Hope to see you again
do
sometime.
something in Hogsmeade. Plus. Avoid enemy attack battle. Let's go to this quest then.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
He's here.
Revelio.
Young black scare. More. Gold.
Potato! Levioso!
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now. Maybe learn more of
I won't rest till you're dead.
Kill?
Levioso!
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
I know what happens.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Oh. And I'm almost dead.
Levioso!
I'll kill you when I get down from here. I'll be on the ground now.
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about.
Ranrock will unite us.
Incendio. Incendio.
Whoa. I wanted to check the quest and I almost died. 4 more rolling.
You should have kept your distance.
And they got it. Let's go for my last checkpoint. This is my first death here.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Leviosa! Incendio!
Up for a bit of joy. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Leviosa!
I will make you pay.
In dodge time.
Leviosa!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
This will not go well for you.
Leviosa!
Not quite. You can't stop us. Your spells glance off of me.
Leviosa!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Red Rock will lead us to victory.
Wrong button.
Pity.
Leviosa!
Where did it came from?
Was that your best?
Incendio!
Easily diverted.
Leviosa!
Enough of this.
Yes.
Waterman, launch it again.
Levioso! Leviosa! Accio!
And I died again. I need to protect more often.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Leviosa!
Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Didn't close the
Leviosa! Incendio!
That was meant for me.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Not dodging in time.
Not quite.
Leviosa!
Up for a bit of time.
Leviosa!
You are lucky out there. Surely you can see that.
You can't stop us.
Incendio! Leviosa!
A miss!
Yes!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! That was quite something. Now, to free arms carts. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Revelio.
What do I need to do here?
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Get these balls back. More defense, right? Definitely need this.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Here.
Incendio. Accio. Merlin himself would be proud.
Increase storage current, right? 6 more. Increase once again. I think I saw some here.
Incendio. Levioso.
Stupid wolf.
Revelio.
Nothing interesting here. What do I need to do here?
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Work hard. Don't know if there is fall damage here. I don't want to find out.
Revelio.
There.
Accio.
I don't think it worked. Probably need to push it. And check first. Oh. That worked too.
Accio. That's that. Settled.
Let's go to school. Didn't I go to dark class? They may sleep. Need to wait. Okay. Glass look empty.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Yeah.
Good work. The dummy is here if you practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick. But
Accio.
keep practicing.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
potions. Okay. Let's learn how to make potions.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
I saw an aura at Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Probably. Let's see how it goes.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
More? Can I fill in this? Sure, if I can. Maybe if I move the mouse in other direction.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have
Weasley?
been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Should I help him? Okay, let's go with it.
Very well. I'll bring
We'll
you a
see what happens.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember.
Memorandum. Our office. Origin and book. Okay. Ashwinder egg.
Revelio.
And nothing more.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
So, brew automatically. Half a minute.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Will
Wait,
blow up.
It's not supposed to...
Get it!
Pretty nice of her.
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on...
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor.
But it was
I was
fun.
merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Make some more health potions. There we go. New level, great. And west. Tell Professor Fig about the map chimp.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Mr. Ollivander Hogsmeade. Those you want.
I understand
Let's go to Mr. Ollivander.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I remember correct, there's some chest to open.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's, I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
We'll see what I can find.
You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Revelio.
I don't know where the chests were. Pages?
Accio. Revelio.
There's somewhere near. What?
Revelio.
Reach here.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Oral. Oral. Why did I jump? Here.
Lumos. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Any more chests here? Really see any?
Revelio.
Nice. Back out. Don't follow Hamura, so I can't go inside houses right now.
Accio. Revelio.
Just.
Revelio.
2. Yeah. Just cars. Better offense, great.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Levioso. Revelio.
Flying there.
Accio.
Pages.
Revelio.
Not a day goes by I don't.
Find out what we can buy.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Beast feeder. I can have this. Okay, let's buy it.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Station. Those plant byproduct. Okay. What? What? Legend Bush Spellcraft. Large pot. Okay.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Oh. Storybook spellcraft. Okay. And
Let me know if there's
normal
anything else I can do to help.
Owler. Where is Owler? This thing. Here.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Very well.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
50 points.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it.
Okay, 50.
Lucky shot. Accio.
Stand here.
Try to beat that.
Accio.
And 100.
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me.
Wasn't that hard?
Bit of good luck, that's all.
No need to be upset.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Practicing,
Chin up,
maybe we
Leander.
get better.
Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested.
Developers
and that you passed.
allow it. Where is there? Must go to new level. Anything
Revelio.
here?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Mushrooms.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Accio! I'd best keep looking. I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Do nicely. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise.
There?
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. I'll take that, thank you. Levioso! Accio! I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Do nicely. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio! No statues here.
Those here. Let's go down.
What's happening?
What now?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Where do I need to go now? Yes. Yeah. I wanted the map, not quest.
What are you up to now?
Levioso.
You dare slay one of my own? You will fall! Nothing more!
Levioso. Potato.
And I didn't. I doesn't need to use his tongue.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I'm going to die.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I need to learn how to better use Protego and the dodge. Now it's not going too well for me.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Brings me.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and...
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Animals.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Inside.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. That's
Protego!
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio!
Blocking time.
Expelliarmus! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Let's go inside.
I wonder how big this place is.
Do here. Well.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Yes.
I wonder if any of the spells will help me through this. Levioso! Protego! Stupid! Incendio!
The outsiders here.
I'm not paying time for those. Ugh. Accio. Potato. Stupid. Levioso. Stupid. Levioso. Stupid.
Well, it's done.
Revelio.
Here. Chest. Better gloves. Better. More offense.
Revelio.
Chest. Better scarf. 7 more offense, great.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, I can destroy it. Nothing inside. Here?
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
More spiders.
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Even more offense.
But I may as well help myself to this. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me.
Outfit. Some more defense. Nightwear, okay. Let's go with that.
Jackdaw can solve this so good.
Stupid. Potato.
Potato. Stupid.
One more. Gold, great. More spiders. chest. More spider.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio!
More spiders.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself with this. Protego! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search.
Glove. Every point of defense is great. Yeah.
Accio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
More spiders.
Levioso! Protego! Stupid! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
They died. I only have 2 health potions. That's not too good. Looking how easy
That's
I could.
odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio!
The rope. More offense.
Accio! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this.
Where is it? Full of level.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Okay. 2 more potions, great.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what happened to Jackdaw. Levioso! Potato! Stupid one! Levioso! Potato! Stupid one!
Let's do it again. And more spiders. Bigger ones. Oh.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid one! Levioso!
Okay, almost died.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Stupid one! Protego! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came.
Oh. Just here. Wow.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something
Okay.
behind for me.
Items.
I need to look around for the symbol.
1 potion. It's not too good. And there are more
Must
enemies.
be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is.
Destroy some more items.
You're doomed, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
And
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Stupid! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
no big one.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Okay. One more. And is that?
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
And he's dead.
What?
I want to complete
That's
the
some
chest.
nothing. What's happening?
Revelio.
I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Yeah. Live ground.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Move normally.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
What's here? Mirror?
Can it be?
Rackham?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. we can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Connection to ancient magic has unlocked talent. Okay. Talent points starting at level 5. You may spend talent points as you wish. What we have? Cast Incendio, unleash a ring of flame. Enemies near a target summoned by Accio household. Okay, that's fun. Leviosa Master. Enemies near a target levitated by Leviosa. Fun too. Dark. Prayer has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Curse enemies take increased damage. That's interesting. Disarming curse. Okay. Dealing damage to a curse target inflicts damage to all curse targets. That's interesting too. Cool. New special. Okay, take this. Greater effort. Okay. Basic cast impact reduced spell. Okay. Ancient magic roll catch to disarm enemy weapons. Successful protect blocks will contribute to ancient magic matter. Enemy's ability to like you is reduced. Games. Room of Require. Endurance potion makes you invulnerable and attacks projectiles. Interesting. Second jumping cabbage is generated. More. Leave 1 point late. How do I get out here? Let's go to Professor Fig.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that.
Where am I now?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Accio!
What? West? Oh, flying cross.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete
Revelio.
And meet me in my classroom.
Dragon.
Revelio.
What more? Casting of Bombarda. And a student. Okay.
Everybody
Yeah,
grab a
with my
broom
own
and
broom.
we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
Let's fly.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
Wish I
care.
had my own broom.
The brooms are school property.
This'll
I
take
want
some
them
getting
returned
used
in
to.
one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced
faster?
crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. Ah!
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
I like the sound of
Can't
that.
say no to that. What
Let's
did you
go
have in
with that.
mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Okay. Almost leave the area.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
And I lost points.
Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Yes, Professor.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
All thanks to the glasses.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models.
Now I can buy
I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
My own. Okay. In the Rising Plunge menu. What? The pool for? Challenge. Great race. Yep. 50 goblins. Spider Slayer armor. Spider Slayer helmet. 5 feet. Experience. Not like it. Assignments. There are more there. Lucky leopard and wolf. Fight first. Okay. What? Nothing more. Okay, let's me end today's stream.
Expelliarmus!
Thank anyone who was watching, and see you again soon.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, Meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.